Please cook me lunch every day from now on, because you're my fiancé, right?
I've been married for 3 years now.
Trouble busters!
Hey, can someone sing the woman's part?
Okay, I will. I love you.
Lock on.
My name is Helen. I'm a newbie at work and I'm 23. The other day at the company outing, Steven, my boss, has been coming into my personal space and I don't know what to do.
Hey, Helen, how about we go out for lunch together today? I need to talk to you about work.
About work? Can we talk right now?
It's something I'd rather talk about discreetly, so I want us to be talking in private over lunch.
Again? This is the 3rd time this week. Okay. I'm back.
You're 2 minutes late.
Huh?
Huh.
Since the day I went to have lunch with Tammy, Steven drastically switched his demeanor. Helen, can I talk to you for a moment? Yes, I'll be right there.
Huh? This is Helen's lunchbox. Is this? Oh my goodness. Seriously? Is this how she approaches me? Helen, it was delicious. Please cook me lunch every day from now on, because you're my fiancé, right?
Huh? Why?
Isn't this what it means?
You ate my lunch?
No, you don't have to act like that. I'm totally okay with it.
What on earth is he even saying? I've been married for 3 years now.
What?
How did you not know that I got married?
What? Then why did she give me that lunch? Oh, is it because she wants me to steal her away from her husband? I see, that must be it. Should we go drink together tonight? It's been a while.
No, I'm not going.
Oh, okay. I see.
Listen, Steven thinks he's engaged with me. Helen, about that. But it seems like Steven's spreading a weird rumor. Is everything okay? Huh? What kind of rumor is it? Well...
Helen reverse proposed to me! Were you and Helen dating? It's been 3 years now.
No way.
Oh, did you brew coffee for me? How kind of you! I like honey better than sugar, so can you do that for me every morning at home, too?
Can you stop talking to me like that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I know you're too shy when we're at work.
No, that's not it. I need you to stop spreading weird rumors, like how you're telling others that we're dating and that we're engaged.
But it's the truth!
No, we're not. What made you think that way? You and I have never dated before, and for 3 years, too. How on earth did you end up with that misunderstanding?
What? Don't you remember?
Remember what?
Don't you remember going to karaoke during the new employee welcome party? You indirectly said that you loved me.
I never said that, and I never had any romantic feelings for you before.
You sang that you loved me.
That was just the lyrics.
But you were looking straight into my eyes.
The whole vibe in that room felt like we were in Ice Age because of you, so I wanted to bring up the mood somehow.
Then why did you have lunch with me about 3 times a week? It was just you and me alone. Isn't it because you were in love with me?
It was because you said you needed to talk to me about work. Besides, just because we had lunch together, it doesn't mean we were together.
Yes, it does. Helen, hold on. You seem to be hot-headed right now, so let's have you enjoy a cup of tea. I can brew you some herbal tea. You're fine with honey, right?
I can't take this anymore. He has been spreading false rumors at my workplace. How is he going to be responsible if my husband ends up hearing about it and misunderstands it? This happened because we work together, and I can't avoid him. But I can't just let him get away with doing this to me. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble busters! Since I couldn't take this anymore, I decided to execute a plan.
Jeez, Helen's actually surprisingly bold. All right. Helen, thanks for waiting for me. Huh? Tammy, why are you here?
Good job misunderstanding, Stephen.
Well, why is Tammy also here?
You already know it. You can't give any excuses anymore. Tammy told me that you did something similar before.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I heard you sent a weird, long message to Helen.
Huh? Yeah, I sent her an email about work.
Stop playing dumb. When I had lunch with Tammy, you sent a really long complaint that took me 5 scrolls to get to the bottom of the page. Should we read that email out loud right now?
No, you don't need to do that.
No, that's not it.
Yikes!
You've been going around telling all the other male colleagues that you and Helen are dating, right?
Huh? That's because...
Neither of us confessed to each other, did we? And even if you did, I would have rejected you.
Helen, we're grown adults. We don't need to confess to each other.
Whoa, you're being so confident about it, it's not even funny. There might be some cases like that, but you and I are just a boss and a subordinate, nothing more than that. And yet you misunderstood on your own and spread false rumors to our colleagues. What are you going to do if my husband hears about it?
Helen, this is truly disappointing. I never thought you were like this.
What are you trying to say?
Now I know what it feels like when I trusted that we were a couple this whole time, but the actress ended up marrying another guy out of nowhere.
Stop imagining things on your own. Stephen.
Huh? What is it?
You have a prior record. Before Helen started working here, you were hitting on a different girl.
Hitting on? You're making it sound bad.
You think your feelings are mutual the moment your eyes meet. Are you in elementary school? It seems like everyone you talk to about us are misunderstanding our relationship. So I need you to tell them that you and I aren't a couple and that it was all your misunderstanding.
Tammy, what do you think?
What are you asking?
There's no way I'd misunderstand that we were together all 3 years. Helen made me misunderstand. I'm the victim here. My heart is broken.
What are you even talking about? Your heart is like sandpaper. A really coarse one. Seriously, Stephen, you've been tracking down what time I've been coming to work and what time I'm leaving. And also who I'm having lunch with and so on an Excel sheet, right? What? Really?
No way! I would never do that! I don't have all the time in the world for that!
Is it okay if I check your computer?
What?
If that's the truth, this is a huge problem.
Helen's just misunderstanding!
Then show me your computer right now. You don't have anything to hide, do you? I can talk to the system department and confirm this, too.
You don't have to turn this into such a big deal! Aren't you playing favorites with Helen? You need to listen to me, too!
You have a past record, though. You did something similar to a different girl, too, and also during the job interview.
What's the male to female ratio?
The moment you discovered that 90% of the employees here are women, you muttered under your breath, saying, "All right, I never trusted you from the beginning." That sounds like you were looking for a workplace that has more female employees.
It wasn't an ulterior motive like that. I work better with women. I'm a guy, but I have a woman's brain. That's why I do better when I work in an environment with more women.
Do you want me to give you the guide in how to actually do better? Right, Stephen? Aren't you a team leader?
Yes, and that's why I'm supporting my subordinates emotionally.
But the female team members are complaining about you. Helen isn't the only one, and that's why I'm taking action.
No way would there be any complaints about me. As a fact, everyone should appreciate me. Helen also asked me out on a lunch frequently because she needed my help.
Stop lying.
What?
Is our brain function to be ashamed of anything out of order? Or do you not have one in the first place? You said you needed to talk to me about work, so that's why I thought I had to join you for those lunches. And you seemed to think that you stood a chance if you were being forceful. Honestly, it has been so troublesome.
Oh, don't be like that. You don't have to get all mad, Helen. You're suddenly being cold to me. But are you being too shy to interact with me?
I just hate you too much to interact with you.
Okay. Tammy, there's actually one more reason I misunderstood.
What is it? You'd better not make it up. What's this?
It's the handmade lunch that Helen cooked for me. You know what this means, right? She's confessing to me.
What? Is that true, Helen? I cooked this lunch for my husband, and I accidentally brought it myself. And then I accidentally left it on Stephen's desk after that, and Stephen misunderstood and ate it. Wouldn't most people confirm before eating it? I know, right? That's not Helen's fault. Stephen always thinks he's right.
Look, you keep saying that I misunderstood, but you're making it sound like I'm a weirdo.
No ethical values. No moral. You did that to me, too.
Did that? Stop making it sound like I'm a criminal.
But you're almost acting as if you were a criminal. Don't you respect women at all?
Yes, I do. I respect them way too much. I feel bad for them.
Then why is it that you don't ask the other male colleagues out for lunch?
Even though I try to ask them, they all seem kind of busy all the time, so I tend to hesitate.
Huh? At first, I thought I misunderstood because you're a senior colleague and my supervisor. But after hearing Helen's story, I realized I was right. Also, this might be a new method he's taking, but... Go ahead. Say everything you need to say. I gave him a courtesy chocolate on Valentine's Day, but can you please stop making a matching mug because of that? This is way beyond misunderstanding at this point, so is it okay if I call the police about this? Go ahead. By the way, we're not your only victims. We can do what we need to do.
What do you mean by that?
If you're seriously not going to stop, I'm going to establish a victims association.
Victims Association?
Stephen, I really need you to switch the way you interact with the female colleagues. And regarding your relationship with Helen, you need to tell the truth to everyone who misunderstood because of you. Seriously, please.
Okay, fine. I'll clear up the misunderstanding. And moving forward, if I need to talk about something about work, I'll make sure we use the meeting room. So can we just settle this matter peacefully? I can't afford to let our CEO find out. Please, I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
He's really sorry about this. So I guess I can see how things go. Okay, but please make sure you never misunderstand anything like this again. After this discussion, Stephen stopped being overly friendly with us. I thought the problem was solved and I'd get to work peacefully. However, around the time when everyone started to forget about what happened, he started doing it again.
I'm coming in. Stephen, what on earth have you done? The CEO! What happened? You already know it. I heard you had some trouble with Helen.
You were sneaking onto Helen and you tried to be alone with her in the storage room. I was watching.
Huh?
I told you so many times to make sure you fix your demeanor with me. You promised that you wouldn't do it again, didn't you?
No, I was trying to go near her because I had to talk to her about her work. It was something that should have been kept discreet, so I tried to be alone with her.
Who would have a discussion at the storage room? You are so disgusting.
What? Lily seems to be a different person from when she's working.
Also, you need to stop tracking everything Helen does on Excel.
What happened to you?
You were writing it on a post-it memo that you wanted Helen's hand-cooked lunch and left it on her desk too. Honestly, you are insane.
How'd you know about that?
I saw it when I was putting some documents on Helen's desk. You're starting to do the things you used to do to me, just because everyone seemed to forget about what happened, and you're not sorry for anything.
Stephen, I can't handle this matter on my own at this point. Why is Lily here? Isn't she just a part-time worker? Lily is the granddaughter of our chairman. What? She is? Why is the chairman's granddaughter working part-time here?
That's not the point.
I gotta endure this.
Steve and I established the Victims Association, not just with the female employees here, but there are this many female employees who were your victims.
What? This many? Jeez! There are some girls that I've dated too! Hold a second, there are some women that officially dated me before too! Maybe they're just joining because they want to take it out on me that they were rejected!
Sure, these women used to be your girlfriends.
Is that true? That's right! Heartbroken women tend to take revenge, right? Sir, you're a man, so you know how I feel, right? But I've never... Right? So most of the people here are just trying to take revenge on me because they're upset that they had to break up with me. I'm not sure if it's a trend to be establishing an association like this among these women, but this is completely ridiculous!
Your words tell me that you have absolutely no respect for women at all. How do you even snap back when you're at fault? How do you even say a word? Tell us how you feel as you say anything back to us.
That guy's life is over at this point. Finally, huh? You established the Victims Association on your own, but can you even prove that I caused you trouble?
Yes, I can.
What?
Lily, please?
Lily, you can ask me anything. Lily, do you want to have lunch with me today? We can talk about work. Lily, it's getting late, so I'll drive you home now.
That's all. You've been saying these things to other female employees, myself included. He's been asking me every time if I switched the color of my lipstick. To me, he said that he and I were meant to be. He made no sense. By the way, the other time when you were watching TruTube during work hours, there were so many videos about those kinds of things.
Stephen, the chairman would also like to have a word with you too. I don't know what it's about though. Sir, hold a second. I can't just join that discussion by myself.
Silence.
What's going to happen to me now?
Needless to say, we're suing you.
Suing me? Does that mean you're filing a lawsuit?
Of course we are. That's the severity of what you've done. Forcefulness is the key. The secret in getting girls' attention? You're a joke.
Who cares what videos I watch? You guys can't sue me over something like this.
Something like this? How dare you? You misunderstood that you were dating her for 3 years. You misunderstood that you were reverse proposed and demanded handmade lunch every single day. Tammy.
Oh, goodness.
Don't ever do anything like this ever again. This is the final warning. With the anger of the female employees, including myself, reaching its peak, and Stephen showing no sign of remorse, he was sued by the Victims Association. Realizing he was truly in serious trouble, he resorted to his last desperate measure. My client is seriously remorseful, so will you kindly consider a settlement?
There was a problem with my personality. I fall in love really easily, and I had no malicious intentions.
Then why do you keep going after workplaces that have more female employees than male? What? Is that true?
I'm not really good with sports, and I gave up in an environment full of men in the past. Women are kind, you know? So you tried to get this job out of ulterior motives. No, that's not true. If there are more women, it'll make my work more efficient. And I felt like I'd be able to contribute better for the company. I'm telling the truth.
Why is it that you keep trying to get close to female employees then? There are other male employees too. You were calling yourself a senior colleague just so you can mask your ulterior motives. You were acting as if you were helping us out.
At first, I was truly interacting with the female employees as a boss. But since I'm a guy, you know, I end up falling in love. Sir, you would know how I feel because you're also a guy, right?
Stop trying to get the other men on your side.
I never mix up personal and professional matters.
The lawyer's right. Seriously, who looks for a girlfriend at the workplace?
But our company allows workplace romance.
Our company doesn't prohibit workplace romance, but what you've done is a complete problem.
I'm ashamed as another guy.
Based on what I heard here so far, you've been lying to me.
Huh?
You said that the female employees have been asking you out, and you weren't interested in women at all. Those are all false. This guy kept asking us out on dates, and he's only interested in women. This must be why you were asking for a female attorney. This is extremely displeasing. Whoa, that's disgusting.
No, that was a coincidence.
Besides, I can't represent you when you tell me lies.
But aren't we supposed to talk about the settlement now?
I'd like to withdraw. Goodbye.
What? Hey!
This is insane. Even your lawyer decided to step down. What are you going to do now?
So what exactly does the Victims Association want?
Ms. Helen plans on suing you. This means that a criminal lawsuit will start.
Does that mean I'm getting arrested?
There is a possibility that you'd be sentenced to up to a year of imprisonment or a fine of up to $10,000.
Imprisonment? Yikes, I really need to stop her from suing me. The TrawTube video said that I'll get a hit as long as I don't keep shooting out my bullets, but it's not funny if I end up in prison. Does it turn out so that you guys have evidence?
Of course, not only the audio, but we have videos too.
Videos? Is it from that other day? Is there any way we can settle this matter on our own?
It's possible if my client agrees to it. However, despite the fact you'd been warned on numerous occasions by your female colleagues, you have been doing something similar to multiple women over the span of a long time. You might end up owing a large settlement fee.
How much could that be?
I'd say it'll be at least $10,000.
Damn it! Even if we were to go to trial, they might take $10,000 from me too! By the way, is it possible to pay the settlement fee over time?
You're really not sorry for anything, are you? All you worry about is your wallet.
I'm sorry, but I don't have the money, so what am I even supposed to do? Oh, by the way, I've been treating all the women whenever we went out to have a meal together. I've been paying for the food, the drinks. Trubbuck's Frappuccino can be really expensive, you know? It's actually gonna be a huge amount when I add all of them together.
What are you trying to say?
Honestly, men treat women because they're expecting something out of it, right? And women were well aware of that as they let the man treat them. I keep getting fingers pointed at, but the women have their own problem making me treat them without really thinking of it much.
You really are crazy. That's actually rude. Stephen, I'm really going to be suing you. You really have absolutely no respect to not just women, but the entire humanity.
Entire humanity?
Maybe we would have had mercy on you if you had sincerely apologized to us, but you're probably going to do the same thing again.
I'm sorry, I won't. So could we please settle this?
This isn't about money, it's about our heart. I hope you take your time to reflect on what you've done this time, and please don't ever come near any of us again.
I'm so sorry. I promise I won't do it again.
Thus, we filed charges against Stephen. Since he repeated the same offense even after being warned, he was arrested and received a sentence of up to 1 year in prison. After his release, he apparently found a job at a company with mostly male employees.
You need to brush up your inner self as a man. Seriously. Okay.
He's said to be working while being sternly disciplined by a male colleague more than a decade younger than him. As for me... Oh, Melanie, he kicked! I'm sure he can't wait to see you. Trouble Busters!